Hey everybody, it's King. Welcome back to the channel. If you're a subscriber, thank you for subscribing. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and click that button right now. And right now, we're going to show you another angle of the video of Jacob Blake seen struggling with officers before being shot. Now, this is a different angle. If you haven't already saw the first viral video, it shows Jacob Blake being pursued around the car, walked around the car about 2 hours. He reaches inside the car. One officer tried to jerk him back, then they shoot him 7 times in the back. Okay, so if you haven't saw that video, this is just a different angle of him walking around to the car before he been shot. So just go ahead and watch the video. I'm gonna hit play right now.
Get my son. Get my son. Come here, TJ. You a bogus bitch. This bitch is bogus. Mom, get back! Mom! You have to get back!
All right, you just saw the video, and as you saw in the video, it's just a different angle. He's walking around, apparently in a struggle with both the officers. Manages to get up. He walks around to his driver's side, reaches in. They are not going to let him reach into that car. Now, it said the video captured Blake engaged in a struggle with at least 2 Kenosha police officers on the right side of his gray SUV on Sunday. An officer appears to be trying to restrain him before he manages to get up and walks to the driver's door. The clip shows viral video taken from another vantage point shows an officer pumped 7 rounds into the apparently unarmed man's back. Blake was airlifted to a local hospital where he underwent surgery, and his family said Monday. Blake's shooting in front of 3 young sons sparked violent protests after he reportedly just helped break up a fight. The officers involved have been placed on administrative leave while the state justice department investigates. Now, I'm going to speak on both halves. I'll speak on the officers. I'm going to speak on Blake himself. Okay, so guys and gals out there, remember this: if those officers gave him had to have gave him a warning not to go walk to the car, or give him a warning. So of course you're in the struggle, but here's what I'm looking at. He had 3 sons in the car, right? So as a man, a father of 2 daughters myself, if my daughters was inside that car, I would not have did any kind of resistance to the police officers. I would say, well, to keep them safe and to make sure nothing happens to them, because bullets can't see. That could have killed his sons. It didn't kill him. Update on him is he's paralyzed from the waist down. So he's paralyzed from the waist down. I hate that. Of course, he shot 7 times in the back, close range. Jacob Blake is lucky to be alive right now in that shooting. But now, see me stepping in Blake's shoes, what I would have done, no matter how irritable I would have been, I would have let them take me in. Now, apparently, me doing some research on this man, he had an arrest warrant for him, and he already been involved in the assault of a police officer sometime earlier in a bar where he got into a confrontation with someone, pulled a gun on them. Okay, not bring up his past, trying to bring up his past history, but what I'm saying is, if he was already volatile, like, y'all ain't gonna tell me what to do type of attitude, and I'm gonna do this, that type of attitude carried on even in front of his kids right there. You see, and I've seen people, I grew up with people like that, with that type of attitude, and where they would assault anybody, including police officers, anybody, just for pissing them off and making them mad. So what he should have done is, no matter how mad you are, you have 3 sons in the vehicle, you never act up. That's like me placing myself in this position. If I had my 2 daughters in the back of the vehicle, I would have said, okay, listen, my daughter's in the back of the vehicle, go ahead and lock me up and take me in, because I don't want nothing to happen to my children. See, he wasn't thinking like that. And I understand being emotional, having an outburst saying, hey man, you're mad at the police officer, you're mad at whoever you was in a domestic dispute with, because apparently they came out that officers responded to a domestic dispute. and we still don't have enough information to tell who was in that domestic dispute. So if you do have information on that, leave a comment. Why would they actually call? Now they're saying that he was breaking up a fight between two women. So we don't know if that's true or not. We need to hear from the police officer. Hopefully we can get their body cam footage. We see the body cam footage, we definitely can find out what was going on there between Jacob Blake and the officers. Okay, now let's jump in the officer's shoes. I told you I'm going back and forth. If the officer sees you going towards your car to reach in, they're telling you to get down on the ground or whatever, it's best you do that, because the first thing they're going to be thinking, just like I'll be thinking, he's going to that car to get a gun. He's going to that car to get a weapon. Or he's going to that car to to crank it up and drive away right now, resulting in a high-speed chase with his 3 sons. See, you don't want that. You don't know. He wasn't thinking. Jacob Blake was going on emotion, which I know some of us do that. We're human. But the officers, we step in the officer's shoes, they're saying, stop. Hey, don't go to that car. Don't reach in. As soon as he reached for something, which you can see on the different, not the angle of this video I just showed you, the first viral video, they shot him. Now, me being from a guy that's been on the streets, that's been in a situation like that, we were taught you never let someone go back in the house to get something. You never let someone go reach inside the car and run to the car to get something, because that means they're going for a weapon to shoot you. And my dad taught me that. I'm not telling y'all what to do, but we got to look at the officers too. We got to look at everything fairly. The officers, here's what I would have done different. The officers didn't have to shoot him with the pistols. Where are y'all tasers? That taser would have worked just fine on this man. Look at this man. This is not a large man. I'm sure he would have been hit with that taser. He would have dropped down, and y'all could just lock him up then. That was the only thing. The officers did not have to shoot him with the pistol. It could have been a taser. No matter what he had, no matter him struggling, just tase the man. They could have tased him. That's my point of view, stepping in the officer's shoes. The reason why he was shot was he was reaching for something inside the vehicle. That's the reason why. And if you understand what I'm saying, leave a comment. Leave a comment. On Jacob Blake's part, if I was in his shoes, I would have said, y'all go ahead and arrest me. I wouldn't have resisted, because I would have thought about my 3 children in the back. My 3 children in the back would have been my main priority. My children have been with me. I'm a girl dad. 2 daughters. My children have been with me since they was born. So I'm bonded to my kids. And I would have been like, there's no way I'm putting y'all in the line of fire of anything. So that's what I had to say about this video. Hope you guys watched that first part of the video. I know it's a pain to watch that, all that nonsense going on. And I wish everybody we can just have a conversation and everybody act normal. And let's talk to each other before this type of mess breaks out. Now, I know there's a bunch of rioting going on there in Wisconsin, in this city here, and I believe in Kenosha there. So my advice to everybody is, I know we're sick and tired of seeing this, but we also have to go jump in everybody's shoes. Listen, brothers, and my brothers and sisters out there, all my human beings. When I say brothers and sisters, I mean human beings. I ain't talking about no skin tone. You human, we on the same team. You got to think before you do stuff, because what you do causes collateral damage. Now this man, Jacob Blake, is paralyzed. And what the officers did, they should have tased him. So that was my point. I'm stepping in everybody's shoes. And you leave a comment. I want to hear from you guys. Leave a comment. I know this sucks. I know all these recent police brutalities, police killings, and it happens everywhere. And it's actually a channel on YouTube I want you guys to go look at. Before you just throw everybody under the bus, all police officers. Go to Police Activity and subscribe to that channel. And watch that channel. I'm going to leave a link to it here inside the description. Watch that and see how many people do not follow directions, come at officers armed, and repeatedly told not to do stuff, and they still don't get shot. So watch that and you'll change your view on the danger of being a police officer, the danger of having a job. And also, you can step in their shoes also. So I hope I'm speaking from a mature man with daughters. That's a father. And when I watch this, we must, and officers, speaking on your behalf, if I was an officer, first thing I'm going for is a taser. That way, once they hit somebody, they drop right down. If you don't believe that, get tased. So that's all I have to say, guys. You stay safe out there. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Love everyone. And I'll be talking to you guys later.